everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Knuckle Sandwich. Here, as usual, we got myself, Justin,
Nathan,
Ace,
Xavier.
back again another week. Slow weekend, I guess. For me, at least, not a whole lot going on. And we plan to bring you that slowness right into the podcast as well. So don't expect a lot from me. But yeah, everybody doing all right today?
Yeah, just out here chilling.
Okay.
Yeah, Xavier, you still looking for a car?
Yeah, I'm still looking for a car.
Was this week?
The car I tried to buy last week had unexpected frame damage in the back, so we have to let it go. So now I had to schedule out another week for this rental car. So now it's getting expensive. So I'm gonna have to settle with something soon.
Don't worry. There's enough smart cars out there for everybody to go around.
Y'all see that video on ABC about some guy falling asleep behind the wheel of a Tesla on the highway?
I did see that a little while ago. He got him to his destination safely.
His arms were fully crossed, nowhere near the wheel.
This time we'd
Sleeping.
like to thank our sponsor Tesla for giving us a safe ride.
Hey, but once they get that dished out, you're gonna save a lot of sleep, productivity. I mean, if we could safely just fall asleep in our cars, 25 minutes every day, extra sleep.
That's terrifying when you think about it.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. So where'd this man get the confidence to be sleeping like that? Like it's 2019.
You
know?
have to push the bounds of innovation if you really want to make steps. So someone has to do it.
At what cost though? All right, his arms were fully folded up. His head was back. I'm surprised he didn't have his chair leaned all the way back.
You can play games in those things now. You're like racing games. Use the steering wheel.
Playing like a Mario Kart clone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The what? Oh, I haven't seen that
Yeah.
one. Oh no! Wait a minute. Now I'm thinking I should save it for.
So you
Tesla.
can just sit at your lunch break and just look like a real dummy moving.
Playing a car game while he's driving his car.
Yeah.
Can you even own a Tesla while living in an apartment? Is that possible? I don't have a charging dock on the complex.
You'd have to go to a supercharge station like every day. Like you spend like an hour every day just at a mall.
Well,
is there no like wall adapter, I guess, for it?
Yeah, but it like you'd have to have an extension cord going all the way from your apartment to the park.
It has to come from my unit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Get a 100-foot extension cord. Just only charge between like 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. That way no one's stupid.
But that means I have to get up and do that. I'm on the third floor.
You have to park in the same spot if you don't have assigned parking spots.
We could pay extra, like $50 a month, I think, on the rent for it. But
you get assigned parking.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You get the little sticker down there. No one else can park in that spot besides you. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it.
Saving all that gas though.
Ooh, yeah. I would like a Tesla one day. I want them to get it under control though. Like I don't want these like experiment models. I want an actual car.
All right. I know it's been on everybody's mind this past week. Big announcements. It's Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A sandwich. All right. Yeah. All right. So what? We sold out, huh? Doing the mainstream thing now? Yeah. All right. Times are tough. You got to deal with it. Anybody else actually tried that sandwich from Popeyes?
No, not yet. I think I'm gonna try it tomorrow.
I tried going yesterday, and there's literally what's so funny?
Hey, keep it together.
Sorry, go ahead.
This is the beginning of the podcast.
Jeez, Brett, this is the first time I've talked in this podcast, and I'm getting laughed at. I haven't even. I was gonna say before I was.
Yeah, go ahead and spit out
loudly
the mouthwash out your mouth.
by a triceratops. that man, I tried to go yesterday, and there's a line 360 degrees around the building, and then there was a KFC down the street. There's 0 people, like no one parked, no one in the drive-through. I could just imagine like how sad they were.
Got to get on the wave, right?
Yeah,
What? So this is real?
For real.
This sounds like some boondock shenanigans.
And it very much is.
Yeah, they predicted.
A couple of videos now of people actually fighting because
What?
Yeah, someone they were
Because they're out of the chicken or something?
they jumped in.
In the real life?
Wow.
But yeah, this was I foresaw this. All right, I did try the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
How'd you like it?
It was okay. It wasn't bad, but this sandwich was actually decent. I could see it as like a Sunday substitute. That's the only time I'd really.
Okay. Would you say it's better than the original Chick-fil-A sandwich? Does it have pickles on it, or do I have to bring my own?
What?
I just think of
lift your
Flask
tongue and
from SpongeBob. Yeah, SpongeBob.
I do remember mine had did feel like a bigger piece of chicken, but I think that was just because of the breading.
Okay.
But I think it would. I got it without any extra dipping sauces. I think the dipping sauces would have brought it over.
Yeah.
Out of all the other chicken sandwiches out there, a KFC or even a Zaxby's, I like this Popeyes one better.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily a close second, but it is, I would say, second.
Yeah. I don't know if I've had like a franchised chicken sandwich that doesn't require a dipping sauce on it. I think most sandwiches they're like good. It tastes like chicken, but like the dipping sauce just adds. Yeah. No, I haven't tried it yet, but I want to try it like tomorrow. I think I'll give it a try. But I don't even know how to approach the drive-thru without looking like like a moron. Like,
hi, I'm here because of the memes.
Could I get one Popeye's chicken sandwich, please?
It actually is just as bad, or probably even worse than the Szechuan.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
That was just nasty though. Because they weren't even going in there and ordering stuff. They were just going in there and messing around and saying Rick and Morty memes, out loud.
Gotta get that sauce.
I can't imagine, can't imagine working there and having to deal with us like that.
But yeah, overall, decent sandwich. But now in much more important news, a new trailer dropped today. All right, the new Star Wars Episode 9 trailer. Everybody here saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Wait. Everybody here saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Okay,
Look at that. Prepared.
Because it was 2 minutes. It wasn't like a TV series or a whole movie.
Someone brought a number 2 pencil this time. That's good.
Oh my!
There we go.
Gosh.
Yeah, it actually. I hate to say it. I got a little excited for the movie. All right, I know it's gonna let me down. All right, I know that.
Yeah, gonna let you know.
But there was.
Yeah, come on, Justin.
There's a lot of, I think, interesting concepts. Namely, Rey with her switchblade lightsaber. I don't know what that was. We've seen the double-bladed lightsaber concept before by now several times. And they we have to switch up a little. We can't copy any old Star Wars stuff. Got to cut it in half.
Yeah, now this one can flip.
The flip phone.
They said
I don't know why. Oh, go ahead.
They said they were not going to use Carrie Fisher or do a CG animation of her. And within the first 20 seconds of the actual trailer part, you see Carrie Fisher again. So I'm very confident that she was not there for the filming of this movie.
That's true.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, they CG'd her.
I'm excited to see how the first order, all of those Star Destroyers against only the Millennium Falcon and maybe 10 X-Wings. So
That's all that's left of the rebellion. somehow. And they ruled the galaxy for like what, a decade or so.
It's I don't even know.
They did a pretty terrible job.
Yeah.
I knew it was bad when they have the Republic, actual government, military are called the Resistance. You're the ruling government. Who exactly are you?
Oh yeah, wait a minute.
And then all of a sudden they were also beat back after destroying Starkiller Base, The Force Awakens.
Justin, this trailer did not get me excited because half the trailer was just footage from the other movies.
Oh yeah, I just called the trailer everything new. Nothing.
Oh okay. Okay.
But it was good because I had forgotten everything from the previous movies. Did y'all notice how they spent a lot of time on episode? What was it?
It was 4, 5, and
6. Like most of that flashback was like 4, 5, and 6, and then like 30 seconds of it was episode 1, 2, and 3.
Even episode 2 was just one scene, I think, or just young Anakin.
And we just had to.
They show more of episode 1.
Talk about the Skywalker legacy. This family of like 5 people now. We're the focal point of every single thing in the galaxy. But yeah, that brings up like the Darth Ray. That was an interesting concept because this was done in the expanded universe. I think it was the Dark Empire saga, a series of books. But they had Luke, who was cloned by Palpatine, and his clone was Luke with an extra U in his name. So he was Luke. And his body was just a vessel for the spirit of Palpatine. So I don't know if they're going to then borrow that plot line for this movie. But
that's pretty interesting.
I'm interested to see what they do, nevertheless.
Like I'm usually on the side of like not watching trailers for movies that I really want to see, just because I feel like trailers nowadays can kind of take away from like the suspense. And so of course I had no problem watching this trailer. But then I got to the end and I was like, oh, wait a minute. That looked like a really good plot twist that could happen. So yeah, I'm pretty excited.
They showed their hand a little early, I think, with that.
Yeah, is it even a plot twist anymore?
I guess not. Not really.
Another thing I noticed, I guess with the marketing for this movie, usually they'll hit with the trailer at least a year in advance. I don't know if they're just like, this movie is also going to be bad. Let's just not spend as much money on marketing. But notice they're showing it 3 months before it comes out. So that's not a good sign.
Yeah, they're fed up.
Especially for the 9th movie, one of the biggest series ever, probably the biggest series ever.
You think this beats out Harry Potter?
9 movies, I think so. Especially the Force Awakens, Last Jedi, easily one of like the top 5 biggest grossing movies ever.
It was The Last Jedi. I thought it was Force Awakens.
One of the two. Both of them definitely could be in the top 5. Or together in the top 5.
Those Harry Potter movies, they started slacking, when Harry stopped. Oh, I know I'm switching topics, but we can go back to Star Wars real quick. When Daniel Radcliffe stopped growing, that's when those movies stopped being good.
Hit 5-7 in 4th movie. 5-7.
Yeah. Hermione and Ron were just towering over him.
I imagine when they picked him up as like a 10-year-old kid, they're like, oh yeah. His parents just said, yeah, the doctor says he's going to be about 6'5", 6'4", His grandpop is pretty tall, so y'all should get him while he's here.
Even in the books, though, he's not, Ron is supposed to be the tallest. So
okay. So we need your whole genealogy.
So I looked it up on which is bigger, Harry Potter or Star Wars, and it says, according to new reports, Star Wars has now become the second highest grossing film.
All right.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Film Friday.
Yeah. Fumble McGee. Go ahead.
Second highest grossing film franchise of all time, taking in $8.55 billion globally, while the Harry Potter movies have taken in a little less at $8.53 billion.
What's number one?
I don't know. What do y'all think it is? It's got to be Marvel.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I guess.
So I guess Avatar got kicked out of there then, huh?
Yeah, they barely beat Avatar by like I didn't check it in a while, but I think it was less than 1 million.
Wow.
So they barely beat them.
That's crazy.
Like I think it was like 100. Couldn't have been 100,000. 100, maybe 800 million. I think it was less than 1 million. It was really close, almost like they didn't deserve.
Is that like top grossing film, or is that like top like
series?
Series. Okay. Yeah.
So I have the top. I have the list of the top 8 right here. So it says number 1, Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is 18 billion. Which is crazy. Then Star Wars, which was 8 billion. Harry Potter, number 3. James Bond, which they've been around since like the 50s.
Yeah, I guess.
There's like 30 James Bond movies.
They make like $10 a movie or something. Like, how do they?
They're playing the long game here. All right. Playing the long game.
And then number 5, this is surprising, Lord of the Rings.
That's not
5.8 billion. There's only like three movies, right?
I guess.
If you
I
count
guess
the
that
Hobbits,
and the Hobbit.
maybe.
That's 6 movies then.
Wow. I wish the Lord of the Rings was good. And that would. Come on now. It wasn't those movies were
stuff that people who can't read say?
Wait, let AC finish.
Go ahead and
listen. Movies that just spend their whole time on a path journey. That's just it's just come on. That's too easy. All right, you could do that with anything. All right, we're trying to get to a place and we're pressed for time. That happened in Star Wars. It happened like in all of Lord of the Rings. All right, and The Hobbit. All right, and I guess it would be okay. Harold and Kumar did the same thing, but at least
except
those are actually good because now hear me out. Because
what
they
whoa no, I don't think what's the movie called? What are those called? Something Kumar. You don't think those are good?
Yeah, Harold and Kumar.
Is Lord of the Rings?
You can't say.
I'm glad I didn't say anything last time. Say it again,
I don't think you can say Harold and Kumar is good and then say.
Hey, last week when we were talking about Lord of the Rings, y'all noticed I was sitting there in silence because I don't like Lord of the Rings.
No, it's just not. It's too much. It's too much and then not enough. And for me, it's not like bad. It's just okay. All right, guys.
Harold and Kumar is
time to put on those dog kicking boots.
Okay, I don't know if I will say that, Justin. I'm just saying I don't like Lord of the Rings.
And that's a fair argument.
Yeah,
I think just as movies go, to say that Lord of the Rings is worse than Harold and Kumar.
Hey,
I don't like
how to lose all your podcast listeners in one opinion.
Yeah,
I think
I'm pretty sure because some of our people.
Yeah,
agree,
I think our audience probably agrees with me and Xavier that Lord of the Rings is just not. This is not there. I mean, you want it. I think that's it. You want it to be there, but you realize you're watching just a spaced out, long walk on the beach. You know, come on. Let's watch a real movie like Harold and Kumar Escape Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, that's because it was good. It was good.
Guy came in. The prison guard came in there. He said, "All right, it's time for lunch." He said, "Cock meat sandwich." You know, come on, that's a way better line than "You are the chosen one." You know, or whatever dumb crap they say in Lord of the Rings. You know,
yeah, that's what they say. I haven't watched them in a while.
Well, you want to fight about it, huh? You want to fight?
I was going to say, Nathan, we can bet a universally franchise. How does Jurassic Park rank on that list?
So, after Lord of the Rings, it's X-Men, then it's Fast and Furious, then it's Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Oh wow, how is X-Men higher than Fast and Furious?
Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting.
There are 8 of those. Huh.
Yeah, but when's the last time you saw an X-Men movie?
Not saying they're like Fast and Furious.
Oh, I completely missed that Dark Phoenix movie.
Yeah. The Dark Phoenix came out. Nobody cared.
It came out and away. Like, it's gone.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure the DVD's coming out soon. Has to be out by now if Endgame's out.
Probably sold
the DVD's 30, out. You don't even know about
37, 38 DVDs tickets of that movie.
It's because they already made the movie. They already made Dark Phoenix and X-Men 3. So I don't know why they wanted to tell that story again. I know it's going to be a little different, but it's still just the same. It's the same thing.
That's what I wonder with the how Marvel's doing the Black Widow movie in a few years. Like, we already know Black Widow's story. Why are we?
Yeah, I don't like when they try to give us more character development after the character's dead.
I thought you were gonna say developed. You said dead.
Oh no, yeah, she's dead. You can't. You're supposed to do all that stuff before she dies. That way, her death will mean more, but it's not the same when you do it after their death. But I do like that. I think the villain for that movie is going to be Taskmaster.
Oh,
I do like Taskmaster.
Okay.
Costume doesn't look great though.
Yeah.
Look like garbage.
They didn't have costume designs for him.
Yeah, well, I've seen some pictures of them. They're already filming the movie.
Okay.
So people took pictures of the set.
Wow, he looks like stupid.
Yeah, look like garbage. Did y'all see that Avengers Endgame? I'm not the Avengers video game trailer.
Yes, it looked like a game on rails. I did not like that.
Yeah, it would look like garbage. I mean, I'm okay with. I don't care about the graphics. I just care about the gameplay. But Taskmaster's in the beginning of that game, and he looks nice, better than his Spider-Man PlayStation 4 version. Everybody in Spider-Man PlayStation 4 looks like a bunch of robots. Oh, speaking of Spider-Man, we didn't talk about this last week, but there's a chance he won't be in any more of the MCU movies. Y'all know that?
Wait, what?
We all said good, right?
Oh. No.
I mean,
No.
What?
I like it when they team up together,
Oh, yeah. I personally don't care. I'm okay. Not after Endgame, Endgame happened. The saga's over, so after that, I don't really care. Far From Home was good, though. I did enjoy it.
I want a sequel to Far From Home.
I mean,
I want more Far From Homes.
I'm okay if it doesn't happen. I just assume he killed himself. After his identity got released, the reason he's not in any more movies is because he killed himself, or he's just hiding.
What is Sony gonna do? What are they gonna do with Spider-Man?
They're gonna make Venom 2, all right?
No,
and then they're gonna jump straight into a Sinister Six movie, and you're gonna like it.
Andrew Garfield versus Venom. That's what the fight's gonna be.
No, I think they said they're still going to use Tom Holland.
Really?
Tom Holland versus... Okay.
They're still going to use Tom Holland.
I'd love
confuse all other viewers
to see Andrew Garfield just get destroyed by Venom from that last movie.
Did y'all see Venom?
I did like
what?
Venom.
Venom was good.
What? Whoa. You said Venom was good?
Do we like any movie on this podcast?
Well, hold on.
We just trash every good movie.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's good. I didn't watch.
I don't know if it's good or not, but I thought it loses points because it doesn't have Spider-Man in it.
I can't watch.
It's fine. But Nathan, I'm not going to go out here and say that Venom was an incredible movie. Okay, we do dislike bad movies.
Can I just enjoy a movie?
Yeah, you could join. I just said I was never going to watch it because I can't watch a Venom origin movie without Spider-Man. This man has a spider on his chest because of Spider-Man.
He eats a guy's face off in like a gas station.
They
didn't get y'all like excited and pumped.
They did mess up though.
No, I didn't.
I don't know anything about the comics, but he's a dark character. We've seen them have R rating. We did not get an R rating with Venom, which I think would have been a better movie.
Gosh, it was still good. I can't believe.
For me, it's because I do know the comic books, and I know Venom hasn't been an official like villain of Spider-Man for like a decade now. But I prefer early Venom when he was, an arch nemesis. So for them to have a Venom origin movie without Spider-Man made no sense to me. So I never watched it.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it makes any difference, but Carnage is in the movie. Everyone likes Carnage. So Venom versus Carnage doesn't get anyone riled up.
Not without Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I'm sure it makes sense in the movie, but
So how does that work? I mean, all the characters that Spider-Man, I'm talking about Tom Holland Spider-Man, that he interacted with, they just
That's the part I'm confused because it is going to be if they make another movie, I think because all that's going to happen is that what's his name? What's the guy that's head of Marvel right now? What's his name? Starts by F.
Fury.
No, I'm talking about real life.
man.
That's in charge of Marvel Studios.
Feige. Kevin Feige.
There he is. That guy. Yeah, Kevin Feige.
Whoa.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, he's not going to be a producer for any of Sony's Spider-Man movies. So technically, they could make movies with Tom Holland and still be in the universe. It just won't be official. How like Daredevil and Jessica Jones and all that stuff. How they were hyping it up to be in this MCU this whole time. They come in game, they like, Kevin, are we going to see our characters in there? And then he was like, did I produce that? And then they said no. And he said, there's your answer.
Dang.
So maybe he didn't say that, but that's basically, what happened. So maybe they can do the same thing. They can just reference it, but it won't be official. And the other movies won't reference him anymore. That's the only thing I could think of if they want to keep Tom Holland. Otherwise, they're going to confuse all the audience.
Yeah. I guess Andrew's coming out of retirement, huh?
Bring back Tobey Maguire.
Oh man, that would be nice.
I haven't sent y'all the memes on YouTube. I'll send them later. Toby in the MCU is the name of the YouTube channel. Everybody should check it out right now.
It's so good.
If you're listening.
So good.
Yes, it's just
Finish the fight.
It's good.
Quick videos, like 30-second videos.
YouTube videos like that shouldn't be possible anymore, but somehow it's still getting millions of views.
Right. Why? Because of copyright infringement?
No, just because of the length.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube usually doesn't recommend videos like that. They're 30 seconds long. But it had 1 million views last time I checked on it.
Gotta get that.
Because you can't get ads. Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. No ads on it.
Okay.
I'll put one up in the Discord chat.
Speaking of actors returning to their roles, doing a quick 180 back to Star Wars. Ewan McGregor coming back as Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Said Conor McGregor coming back as Obi-Wan?
Ewan McGregor.
Oh.
And we're also getting a Mandalorian on the Disney streaming service. And finally, for me personally, season 7 of the Clone Wars.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what happens.
I did like the Mandalorian trailer too.
It looked good.
Yeah, it looked good. I don't know why. Why is that trailer good, but the actual main franchise trailers don't look as good?
Because they made a saga with no story in mind. They're gonna do it movie by movie.
they let James was right. James, who made the first one? Oh, J.J. Adams.
J.J.
Yeah,
Abrams.
They made him. What's his name?
J.J.
Abrams.
Abrams. Oh, well, these last names. They let him direct and write the movie and leaves plot points. It says, "All right, now who directed the other one, guys?
Ryan Johnson.
All right." They said, "All right, Ryan, you're up." And then he took the baton and threw it to the floor and ran the opposite direction.
Fair.
And then now he's going to pass it back to JJ.
So forget everything you heard in the. Kylo said, "Ray, your parents were nothing. We're gonna revise that and make you a Skywalker."
No. I think you're right about the clone thing. I think he's just going to be a clone of Palpatine. With a Y chromosome, or without a Y chromosome.
Palpatine's daughter. Because he was married if we didn't know it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's space, all right? Anything can happen.
Did you say also, like, you said Clone Season 7, Clone Wars?
Yeah.
So that means I did not get away from having to watch this whole series. I thought I could do it.
Clone Wars is a good show, Ace.
I know, it's just a lot.
Try to get them on it, like what, freshman year?
Yeah. I really should have just got in there, but
it's actually like good Star Wars.
It's a lot to catch up on, though.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Because I watched the movie and I was like, okay, I'm caught up. And then Xavier was like, but there's a whole.
Oh yeah, it's like what movie? He talking about the little intro thing. Yeah, that was just a movie.
Like, well,
I think that one just introduced the show.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie, wasn't great. But the show was very good. Actual likable characters and good plot points or good plot lines.
My favorite thing about the show is that Obi-Wan didn't meet General Grievous until episode 3. So in the show, they have to go out of their way. These big main characters, they have to go out of their way to make sure Obi-Wan and General Grievous are never in the same room together. That's my favorite part. Well, I keep wondering how they're going to do it this time. Keep separating them, more like a door closes at the last second, so he didn't see each other. That's another thing.
Okay.
When he made that announcement on stage, Justin, that he was back as Obi-Wan, why didn't he say hello there? Huh?
I honestly.
Why didn't he respect his meme?
Does he know about them? He's an older guy, isn't he? He's like in his 50s.
He has to know.
I feel like he has to know, right? That's his face. Like if you Google Obi-Wan, you're going to see that meme. All right. Unless I don't know. You said he's in his 50s.
I think so. Let me see. Ewan McGregor.
Maybe he shouldn't come back then. I wouldn't hurt nothing.
Oh, he's 48.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I'm confused. Why is it a big deal that he's returning? Did he leave or something?
Oh my God.
He was in all the prequels as Obi-Wan. And everybody, he's just a likable character. People just like him as Obi-Wan. He's snarky, still a good actor, and whatnot. People just like.
So you mean like he was in Rogue One and Han Solo?
No, he was in the episode.
No, don't explain it.
Yeah,
he was in the prequel.
All
right.
Oh man.
Wait, so the episode 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, yeah.
Holy cow! Oh, him and Liam Neeson.
Just Liam Neeson in episode 1, yeah.
Okay. There was another Obi-Wan that we had?
Oh my
God. In the original saga, Obi-Wan's all old, so I was a different actor.
Oh, that's right. And he hasn't been back in. Oh yeah, of course he hasn't, because it's episode.
Yeah, he died.
Wait, but why would he come back in episode 9 if he was in episode 1 and? Isn't he?
No,
dead?
no. This is a
spin-off. Oh, no. Yeah, this is gonna be for like more of the Disney streaming things.
I think it's between episodes 3 and 4.
Yeah,
we'll see him do stuff.
Oh, like Rogue One.
Yeah,
but just a TV show on the Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. I'm completely.
Yeah.
Oh, because Disney.
Yeah, there you go.
Because they're about to have their own Netflix, basically.
Yeah, when does that launch?
I'm not sure.
I heard they announced like 4 other shows: Miss Marvel, Moonlight, and
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Yeah. Moonlight. Are you tripping? It's Moonlight.
Is the Proud Family coming back on there? I think.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm excited for that.
It's the Proud Family. Lizzie McGuire.
You said Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah!
Yes.
I now vote to kick Nathan Martin out of the Knuckle Sandwich podcast. All that say I. Okay, Nathan, you're out. I'm sorry.
So y'all think that's enough for y'all to actually pay for this service?
I thought it was a competitive price.
What is
I think
it?
it was like what, like $8.99 or something that they were talking about. It's like clearly cheaper than Netflix, I think.
It says $6.99.
Yeah, that's like really good.
Maybe we could split it 4 ways. Ooh, cut this out, Justin. I don't know if we're allowed to do that, but yeah, we split that 4 ways.
We're going ahead and
4 individual copies of Disney streaming service.
I would even pay for Netflix.
Netflix is gonna find out about this, and then they're gonna personally go out their way to figure out who you are and who you're stealing from.
And Disney, I heard they are investing money and research into finding ways to stop hundreds of people on one account and things like that.
I'd like to see them try. I hope they get close, but they'll never actually do it.
Do 2-factor authentication, and then you're. the code.
You can't stop them.
And maybe that might work, because then they would only be able to send to like what, 1 or 2 numbers. But even on a family account,
And I'm saying like if I'm using my friend's account, here's the numbers they sent me. Like beat you again.
Wow.
Yo, Zay, are you still using that girl's account from freshman year?
Tamar? No, not anymore.
I didn't want to use it.
What happened? Oh no, you're good. You're good. You could dox anybody you want on here, Nathan.
No,
all right?
Because then I have to edit it. All right.
No, you don't have to edit it out. I'm pretty sure she would love the shout out. All right.
Yeah, tomorrow.
What happened with that? Yeah, one day I just signed on. It didn't work. I was like, "Huh, that's weird." So then I pulled up the her email and password. I had to save it on my phone. I screenshot it. It didn't work. I was like, "Huh." Would you look at that? And you know why they changed the password finally?
Why?
Because Asian was watching videos on her mom's account.
Oh,
Nathan, Justin, we had in the family account, we had our own user just called Brown, just for me, Asian, and Rich. You know. Then I guess Asian did not like the show me and Rich was watching because he moved over to Tamar's mother's account.
So what happened was, I accidentally clicked on like Tamar's mother, like her emblem, and it brought up her thing, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And she was watching something that I was already watching, so I just went ahead and restarted it.
Dang! So you got her.
and then I realized, like after a week or so, that there was no activity. So I was like, "Oh, she's not using it." So then I was like, "All right, well, I'll start using this," because I mean, you imagine 3 people using the same Netflix thing, the recommended just gets all jacked up, and that's kind of how I work off. I work off like what recommends to me. And it was just all over the place, the anime, which is nothing wrong with that stuff, nothing wrong with anime, and the like after porn ends documentaries, and I just
that was
I just wanted to.
It was called The Girl Next Door.
Yeah. And I was like, I just want to separate myself from that, and it worked out pretty well. I think the password changed. Because the payment information changed, right? And they were like,
Yeah, that was my second guess. But my first one was always that ACM was watching things on her mom's user. And she got on one day and saw all these random things that she never touched before. And she asked her 2 daughters if they watched it. And they were like, why would we do that when we have our own account? And she's like, well, why would your friends do that if we gave them their own? And he's like, all right, just cut them off.
I think we should have changed our emblem. I think it was already black, but I think we should have made our name like Z Brown. So like it was at the back, so they wouldn't see it, right? Because our thing was in the middle. So when they're always going to scroll past it, and they're going to see that and be like, and her father's just going to have like a long deep sigh that three black men just leeching off of their Netflix account. There's nothing he could do about it. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna change this password today." Yeah,
I guess I understand what your recommendation problem, because I rarely do I watch. I only really watch things if people recommended them to me.
Right.
If I see recommended on that actual app, I'm not gonna click on it unless someone told me about it already. So I guess that makes sense on that point, Asian. All I know is that now we're living a life for 4 years uninterrupted.
It was
until you started using.
It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, it was nice. It was the whole college. Oh.
Sorry about that. Yeah. So,
what time we at? We still got time. Go ahead and read some of your posts, Justin.
All right. To our listeners out there, just imagine the worst possible thing could ever happen. Right. While you think about that, I'll tell you what the actual worst thing is. Go to your Facebook and just look at some of your first Facebook posts. If you've never wanted to go back in time and then punch your younger self, you will once you read these posts, right? All of mine, at least, are. This is 2009. This is my first time being out on the internet by myself. And I'm not gonna lie to you all, I went hog wild on it. All right. Let me see. the Facebook mobile game, which was super popular at one point, Farmville. I was that kid who was consumed by that game. So consumed, in fact, that's one of my first posts in 2009 was me saying planting grapes and then ...
Awesome. Wait, how many likes?
This one has 5 likes, but this is because back in high school, you know how they have the flashback feature or whatever. It would tell you about posts that you made that day. I told my friends about this, and they went back and ruined my post by going back and liking it. So,
okay. All right. So,
likes are from 5 years ago, according to this. I actually have a cousin on here. Then typed, "LOL, Justin, I thought you were really planting grapes." I was like, and then there's 10 dots, and then Justin, but just the STIN is capitalized. So it did not just affect me. I'm happy to say. What else I got in here? Oh gosh. I think I was also a boomer because I said HP7 will be awesome, except awesome is in all capitals.
What is young Justin doing?
Did you all ever watch those Weird Al Yankovic videos?
Yeah.
I discovered those
a long time ago.
There's one of them where he parodies the Trapped in the Closet.
Yeah.
It's just a random line. Yeah. Random line.
Masterpiece.
Trapped in the drive-thru. It says whatever. Just don't want to eat liver. ...
Why you keep adding the ...
That's crazy. I listened to that song today. Yeah, like 2 times because you listen to it like twice. I mean, that's 20 minutes.
That's 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on a drive, but yeah, that's and of all the lines to take from the song, I don't even know. ...
I'm looking at my old posts and I don't see anything cringeworthy. Only thing I post is just pictures.
I have something cringy.
I don't.
Go ahead.
It says, I was super full of myself back then, by the way. I said, confession, I sometimes scare myself when I go into beast mode.
That was 2015.
Wait, that's when y'all knew me.
When did you post that?
2010.
Okay, all right.
I was really big into Minecraft on the Xbox 360. I put, you can't put a bucket over a pig's head. It will just make him skittish. The skittish is all caps.
Who is? Did he like from that post? What's going on here? Who is this for?
I don't know.
Is this more for like you to look back on?
I don't know. It has no likes. I understand why. I have a bunch of South Park references. Let's see. I really liked all caps. I really liked all caps.
I can't see. I see people posting stuff about like mentioning me on my thread, but nothing from me. That's embarrassing. Who keeps walking in Asian's room while he's recording? Asian. Asian.
I'm sorry. We got 2 dogs at the house today, and they're pretty rambunctious. Sorry about that.
You got any posts, Stace?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna change it up. These aren't posts that I wrote, but other people wrote on my timeline. First one, I don't even know the context of it. I don't know what picture. She said, "You need to change this picture, please. Thank you." And that's all it says, and it has a lot of likes. I don't know. And I commented on it and I said never. And yeah. And then a lot of people under it said, please change the photo.
That sounds like Coach Lando. You taking pictures of people without permission, posting them up.
But it's my profile picture. She meant, like it's my profile picture.
Okay.
Maybe
they're trying to protect you, AC.
Yeah, I know.
From bullies.
She said, please. My other one, this is actually a crazy one. I think this was a rough time in my childhood, but this is from my mother. It says, today's poll. You get a letter from your 16-year-old civics teacher about your poor grades. Then you get an email from his French teacher about him writing his name on the floor. And then you discover that he took his laptop with him to school without permission again. What will you do? And that was sent in the afternoon before I got home. And I know that day. My cheeks had never felt something harder than that type of pain.
You were 16?
Yeah.
Why are you writing your name on the floor when you're 16?
It was a rough time, all right? It was a rough time. Me and this teacher hated each other. We she kept putting me in ISS. I kept finding ways to like annoy her, and I guess I took it too far that day. I wrote my name on the floor. And I remember thinking to myself, because she wrote it on my timeline, so she knew I saw it at school. And I kept thinking to myself, well, I got to find a way not to go home today.
Oh man.
If I had a cringy one, it would be this one right here. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
I like any of these posted from me.
Oh my gosh. These are all awful. There's nothing good.
You should just put them out, Justin, to make a book. You know?
I think I'll screen cap these. Delete them all. I have
Hey, don't delete them.
Snippets from the SNL skit doing the creep or the creep.
Listen to that today. That's a good song though. All right, don't.
It is a good song, but it's not good enough to just. The post was when you were trying to make friends at an HCMU, and then dot.
Why do you have to end every post with dot? What year is that?
It's 2011.
Oh man,
I was sick. My gosh.
Who gave you access to Facebook, huh?
My mom held it back from me for so long, and now I understand. Oh man.
So what? You saw this big built up cringe inside of you, waiting.
I think it was just free flowing, and my mom just knew that it wasn't going to do well on the internet. And she was right, because these are getting no likes except for me. Oh my gosh. Just random quoting.
Yeah, I'm just seeing
lines from
quoting other things.
Click, the Jay-Z, Kanye West, Sean's. This isn't for anybody. I don't know how this one. The worst part is I don't know the context. So this one from 2012 says, "How are disputes settled in Ghana?" And it has a question mark. Then the answer is with fists, and that's.
Oh my goodness!
And that's it.
That's the post.
Oh my.
Man. Wow.
I don't have any that bad, Justin. That's like that's.
I'm trying to back you up, but I can't.
I got one.
Don't defend that.
Y'all remember that rapper Kesha?
Yeah.
So I have a post that says, Kesha is the first white rapper. They should give her an award.
How many likes?
Oh gosh. 1.
Is it yourself?
Thank God.
Oh, there you go.
It's my boy Bikramjit. If he's listening, shout out to Bikram. Big.
I have a post. I have a post.
Yeah.
Please. This is 2012. So I guess we're talking either sophomore year of high school or junior year of high school. It says just says life. And it has no likes on it. No one was on that life train with me. They weren't feeling it that day. 6:37. No one felt it. The same day, 2 hours earlier, I posted, "I'm hot because I'm fly." And
what happened within those 2 hours?
How do you go from being so confident to just being like, this is another Monday? Oh man,
I have one that's really cringy. It says November 8th, 2010. I said, bought a game yesterday, beat it today, play online tomorrow. That's how I roll. But back then I didn't have any systems. And so this guy, he commented, he said, "What game?" And I responded, pretty much just in general.
What? No, you should have just left it there.
What? What does that even mean?
Oh my gosh.
You should have just not responded to it. Just liked it or something. Now I have to find something.
Oh my
God. But all I have is just pictures with some captions on them. I have no post.
Whew.
I think we talked about this in our production meeting, but it's for all you Call of Duty heads out there. It says, and they fall before my chopper gunner like week before the Scythe.
Say one more time, Justin. I don't think I heard all the way.
Yeah, that's a hard one to get out. It says, all right. It says, and they fall before my chopper gunner like wheat falls before the scythe.
Not everybody knows about Call of Duty, Justin. How many likes? What year?
2010, and no likes.
Just a teacher writing your name down in her notebook, ready to report you.
I was somehow a hardcore gamer, a boomer, and an edgelord, all in one profile.
I like how that guy that asked Nathan what game he called Nathan out on it right then and there, or maybe not. Maybe he's actually trying to have a conversation with you, but but you didn't even own a console to play a game.
Wow.
Oh wow, this is good. This is good. Oh wow. It says OMG, all caps. I just saw a leaked trailer for the Thor movie coming out next year. It's like God of War plus Iron Man plus Hulk. It's gonna be so beast.
Wait a minute.
Oh wow, that's a nice little time capsule right there.
Oh.
When was that? When did you write that post?
October 2010.
Oh, okay.
Was that?
Wait, what?
Was that Thor 1 or Thor 2?
That's Thor 1.
Wow. That's such a long time ago. Wow.
Yeah.
I have a wholesome post from 2009. And
why are you posting so much?
All it says is, has the best grandmas ever! Exclamation point.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So, it wasn't all bad.
Yeah. That one post out of 5 years.
The worst part is, I don't know when it just clicked that no one wants to know my takes, and these takes are also the worst possible takes ever.
I picture you typing up your next big thing after you came out of a movie or something. Then you just got a light bulb went off in your head. Like, wait a minute. Nobody cares about my Facebook posts anymore.
Yeah, I had an argument go down in my Facebook thread. I think freshman year. See if I can find it.
I might be looking at my thing wrong. Y'all might need to check my profile later, see if you find anything from me.
I'm gonna head over there now. I just see a picture of me wearing a dress. I don't like it.
Was it for Spirit Week or something?
I'm wearing a dress. I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm taking it down right now. Xavier.
One of my friends posted in 2010. Great day. Cinnamon challenge with me and some friends.
Man. Diggy Simmons is good, but he can't compare to the best teen rapper alive. Lil Twist.
Is that unironical? You said that?
No, I was passionate about that. 2010.
Did anyone like it?
Did anyone? One person.
Yeah.
Is it my boy? Okay. And some girl named Tiana Berry. No idea who that is.
Oh wow! You just dropped the last name out there.
Oh,
yeah. You could have just said the first name. We don't know these people, but it's okay. I'll look her up later.
Oh, I got one for you, Xavier. Oh my! I'm not going to read it out loud. I'm just going to send it to you now, and you're going to read it out loud.
give me a summary.
Nasty. All right.
Hey. Feels like 2012. It might not even been me.
Yeah, no.
I didn't actually make my Facebook.
No. This one. This one's not that bad. It's still funny.
All right, you said
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
all right, hold on.
We haven't read the Asian Asiyama, January 21st, 2011. Have we read this on the podcast yet?
Wait, which one? No, I think we did.
Let's all agree that Cameron Diaz is pretty hot.
Oh yeah, and the only like is himself.
The next post in the future, I see me and Cameron Diaz.
Please.
Why did you feel the need to put that on Facebook? All right, the one Asian sent me is me saying my track Oreo, and just a picture of me, my friend Shannon in the middle, and the other side of me was my friend Anais. To context, me and Anais are black, and Shannon is white.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Yeah, well, maybe because Anais is also holding Oreos in his hand, but they're the non-chocolate kind.
That picture actually gets really deep. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, let me know you see anything else, Asian.
I was really into Pokemon back then. Still am. And one post is just Scarf Chomp doing work! !
So you tell me you're playing on 3DS and like you just leveled them up and then you stopped. You went to Facebook. Is that what happened right there?
This is DS days. I don't get 3DS.
Oh, okay.
This is when I first learned about EV trading. So.
That's when you lost the fun in Pokemon.
Pokemon is several times more fun now that I know all this.
Yeah,
now that I brought math to it, so it's much more enjoyable.
Xavier, one of your friends, Michael Close.
Yeah, he's my white twin.
He said this is like he basically is the first person to post on your page. He says, Xavier, put your normal name.
What? Because I didn't make my account. Someone else made my account for me, and he didn't put my name.
Oh, okay.
In the beginning. I don't remember what they called me back then.
Scuts McGee. That's what he just had.
What he had Scuts?
No.
Oh, yes. I think Anais made it for me, so I don't know what. I think he's put a random name in Afro Samurai down.
Speaking of Anais, he said this is he wrote this on your line. He's hanging out with you and some other people. He wrote hitting people with Girl Scout cookies. does that even mean?
I don't remember the whole thing. I just know it was outside the commissary on the base. We probably bought some. I think no, we were literally throwing Girl Scout cookies at people, not random people, but people we knew. We used to
right, yeah.
You know, because we were supporting the Girl Scout, but we didn't like their cookies, so after we bought them, we just throwing them at people. What year was that? 2011.
Oh, that's 2012. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, I was commenting on something about because Obama had just gotten reelected. I commented because someone was upset about Romney losing. I said, "They're just mad he stacks more paper and gets all the electoral."
Justin bringing politics into his Facebook.
It's that's the last administration. This is 16-year-old Justin. Tell him anything.
I just found a racist argument on one of my posts. It has over 200 comments.
That's what this one is. 115.
You said what?
That's what the one I'm on right now is. The original post by me was, "I hope I can bring peace to this troubled land," and I was talking about Skyrim, and then.
Oh my, Justin!
What?
I just got in the game, and I was very excited.
Too far.
Mine was a little worse. Mine was, if black people eat fried chicken and Asians eat noodles and Mexicans eat tacos, what do white people eat? And yeah, just people are just trashing every race.
Give me a little taste.
So there's one white guy. He said, okay, he said, "Just about every effing soldier in America is white because you Mexicans don't have the balls to go out and fight, and we effing make everything look fancy by making it. Y'all sorry effers go out and steal stuff, then say that y'all made it."
What's that have to do with the food?
Just a bad.
Only in Texas, man. Come on. That's crazy.
I don't feel good reading this. Yeah.
Oh man. Justin, I know you're holding back.
Yo, this is like before Donald Trump. Could you imagine how amped up this guy got when Donald Trump started campaigning? It's like 2010.
You think that man's still alive?
Whew. Oh gosh, that's scary.
Xavier, I really like this paintball picture that you took with your friends. You guys went paintball and you had a Punisher shirt on. You actually look like you're about to hurt somebody. All right, you're wearing a Punisher shirt with camo, like military camo. It's just
yeah, because you know, that was probably my dad's. You know, we were all military brats, so we all had them. Had access.
Right.
That story, actually, we called the wrong paintball place when we set it up. So when we got there, they're like, "What the hell are you kids doing here?" We're like, "We called ahead." And they said, "No, you didn't." And then we called them back and we found out it was the wrong paintball place. But we convinced them to open up just for us.
Oh, wow.
Since we drove all the way out there, so they opened it up for us.
This back in Germany, or was this in...
Yeah, that's in Germany.
Oh, wow.
It's my last one, I think, before we close it out for the episode. I was also very big into this YouTuber GMC for show. He did like parody raps, and I borrowed a line from one of his songs. I don't remember which song, but I posted on my public Facebook, "My carpool, period. It got a slide in it." That was a line, and it has one like. A future employer could see that.
Yeah, okay, what I want you to do, Justin, go ahead, just capture all of these so you can make a book, but then delete them. Or just delete your whole Facebook account.
Wait, Justin, were you friends with like your family on this Facebook at this time? Like, were your parents seeing you make posts like this?
Yeah, just letting it happen.
Oh man,
I think they were doing the.
Oh wait a minute. Yeah, what are your friends? Why aren't they stopping this?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Dude.
I think they're doing the tough love thing and being like, we're just not gonna encourage this by liking it.
Justin's just he's doing his thing right now. It's 5 p.m. Justin has letting us know what's on his mind.
It'll burn out.
Oh man.
Wow.
All right. That's the podcast this week.
Everybody
sorry, Justin.
I want to apologize to everybody if you listen to the segments. Well, I'll do better. All right. I didn't post. I only posted once this year, and I think only twice last year. Both of those were literally just like I've seen the error of my ways.
We went this whole podcast without really going at each other. I guess I'll just say this. Nathan got that head shaped like the peanut from the Proud Family. Hey now. All right.
Where is it?
Huh?
Bring it out. Come on. Like, you could do better than that.
I don't know if I can.
You've done so much better. The peanut from the Proud. That's 2019.
Please.
What are you crying about?
All right. I gotta go. I gotta make a call. So I'll see y'all next week.
All right. You sell your foot fungus on the dark web. I don't know. I don't know.
That's better than that's good. Okay.
But, thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you next week. Have a